Find the place mentioned by your mother. So now we're going to encounter the Gorgon, I think. Cool. You know, I wish I remembered how big this mansion was when we were coming on boat and just like looking at it. Dude, this is crazy. Wow. Oh, this has not aged well in terms of graphics. Whoa, is that a thing? I see a note. I see a note hanging out in the little wall of what should be books, columns of books. Can I not pick that up? Oh, I can.
Golden elixir. I'll keep it for later.
Weird. Okay, well, what about that note hanging out? Is that not a thing? Okay. Maybe that's just part of the decor. Yeah, let's not look too closely, because then we start seeing we start seeing how papery these books look. Look how flat, I mean to say. So I feel like I should start, or like have my camera, faced here, in case something...
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Okay.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Alright, so I'm just exploring, I guess, is what's happening. Oop, what was that stutter? Let's see. Man, imagine, like, filing all these books away, though. It's almost comical. I mean, it looks cool on the onset, but incredibly impractical. Like, imagine, like, in how many books too, like, would have to fill this whole place. That's crazy. Anyways, yes, let's...
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia.
All right, let's check that. Oh, this encyclopedia, right. This one, which is pretty cool. Like, if we clicked all three, we get a +1 to those 3 skills, which would be dope. Alrighty, and then we have collector's coins. What do those do again? Lost coins for Lord Mortimer. I don't remember what they do. Alright, so we're just going to the other end of the hall. Cool. A man of such refinement.
Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
It's definitely creative in terms of... Oh, this little couch is in my way. It's definitely creative in terms of setting, right? And what they want a room to look like, which I think is very interesting. I don't know, would you call that level design still? In terms of developing the way everything looks around here? Alright, so...
Celia. That name means nothing to me.
Alright, guy. Not everything has to mean something to you. I could check all these paintings, but I wonder if... Alright, so there's the garden outside, or something outside. And this couch, I'm assuming, is just to sit? Oh, what is this? To have a look around, maybe? A much more scenic way of looking into the room. Medusa. Medusa. Yeah, a lot of focus on that globe. The Universal Studios globe. And the chandelier. Alright, let's get up. Not a big fan of the camera so far. It's a little wonky. Let's eat the item that gives us 1 free action, the Carmelite water. I feel like we're gonna start needing to use some action points
The
here.
Song of Roland.
Roland feeleth his death is near, his brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
Ah, François Premier, Receiving the Holy Family, a painting by Raphael.
Yeah, these actors, these voice actors definitely can put on accents. I wonder why they didn't have them.
Amber crystals.
Oh, I see it now at the bottom left. So collecting 3 more gets you an extra action point. Yeah, so like I was saying, like these actors can definitely put on an accent. I don't understand why directorially they were like, yeah, let's not even bother with it. Another Amber? Yo, I wonder, can I go back to the rooms and like unlock Napoleon's key and unlock that other chest now that I have subterfuge or level 1? I hope so. I hope that is the case. Or I wonder if I had missed that opportunity by progressing the story by going into this area already. I wonder. This game was released 2018, and I'm certain back in the day in 2018 I would have been like, whoa, this looks gorgeous. And, you know, it still does in many ways, but the graphics have aged, and I'm pretty sure you've noticed too, like this weird, like, the way the characters move in their cutscenes is a little unnatural, to say the least. Let's see, Medusa. The woman with snakes for hair. Okay, that's the guy who slays Medusa, right? What's his name? Pericles? I don't know. Oh, see, this is what I mean. Like, I'm not a fan of this camera stuff. Like, I don't know if I can replicate that again, but yeah, it just like breaks through the the asset of the frame here and is bounced back by the wall, and so you have like this weird effect happening. I'm sorry. These are just little details. I know they're insignificant to the larger game, but here's Medusa. Okay. Let's check this out. Unlock. Definitely. Oh my gosh.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Subterfuge, man. That is something I should have looked into on the get-go. The shield. If I remember the folklore correctly, he used the shield as a mirror and then slayed Medusa that way. There's anything else I need to pick up, and then I'll touch the whole Medusa statue, but I'm just making sure I've cleared the room first. Do I need to take ash and then spread all over Medusa's face? God, I was so dumb about that. Anyways.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern? And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Interest. What, do we have to move these in certain positions? Assess the statue with points. Rotate the statue. Examine the sword. Okay, seeing how these all cost points, I am not going to do that yet. I'm just going to rotate the statue. And I'm going to rotate the statue toward the hero with the shield, because he's going to use the reflection to know where Medusa is and then strike. And then the lantern, I'm going to rotate the hero facing the shield. And then, is he already facing Medusa? Oh shit, I don't know, actually. Interesting. So in the fable, in the mythos, they use the reflection of the shield to... Can you face him to look at Medusa? Toward Medusa. I know I could be using points here. I'm gonna try to do it without it. I mean, there's only so many possibilities, right? Wait, what's that?
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Oh, nice. Okay. Can I move Medusa's face? Oh, what's this?
The Origin of Myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right hand. Let's find the chapter on the Medusa.
Yeah, let's read it in French.
Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
So the swordsman looks at Medusa. Okay, well, and I'm assuming something in Latin would complete the puzzle. Alright, so the man with the sword faces the Medusa. Can the Medusa statue be moved? Oh, it can. No, facing the shield. And then as she faces the shield, you'll face the Medusa.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Interesting. I wonder if the opposite is true. I wonder if she should look at... Wait, what does that say? Remember? Debraskan. Oh, if I hadn't messed up the book so much, Ma would have told me how to solve the puzzle. That's so funny. Oh, I hate myself. You know what? I do have action points. I'm gonna use some of them. So, assess the statue, examine the sword. Yeah, sure, examine the sword.
This hero is the only one holding a weapon. It seems obvious that he's the one whose job is to cut off her head. So, sword toward the Medusa.
Let's assess the guy with the lantern, because I don't remember that in the mythos.
Now, Louis, it's time to keep a logical mind, as every good scientist should. The aim is to defeat the Medusa, so what can the lantern be for? To light up the Medusa? Hardly likely. The hero holding the lantern will be easy prey and the shield will be of no use. To light up the sword? No, that makes no sense. So that leaves the shield. I wonder if the aim is to play with the light. If I turn the shield right, the light would be reflected. The ray of light will perturb the Medusa and focus her attention on the best protected hero. Pretty smart. But it also means I have to make sure I get the shield position just right.
Okay, so it's supposed to be facing the shield. Okay, so let's turn him back toward the lantern. And then let's turn her attention to the one with the shield.
It looks right, but nothing's happening. Maybe, in this position, the hero with the shield is just dazzling his colleague.
Oh boy. Uh-oh, I'm intoxicated.
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order. What can this shield be for? To protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical, but open-minded. Think outside the box. Nobody said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning this shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose. Crazy idea, but worth a shot. Whoa.
Whoa! I wasn't even standing there.
Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
Right, she's psychology. Let's use a bit of humor, shall we?
I was feeling a bit peckish. I went in search of the kitchen and I ended up here.
Your sense of direction is mind-boggling, isn't it? Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh, yeah, in your dreams.
At your service, madam.
What's going on here? Search the room with Emily. Okay, well, before I speak with her, let's have a look around. Oh, do we want to use this? Yes.
The heavenly symbols refer to Pandora's box. Emily, I'm pretty sure I've got Pandora's box.
Of course you have. You see an earthen pot and you immediately assume it can only be Pandora's box. Logical. What I like about you, Louis, is that you never fail to surprise me.
Oh wait, I already made this choice.
The heavenly symbols refer to Pandora's box. Emily, I'm pretty sure I've got Pandora's box.
Of course you have. You see an earthen pot and you immediately assume it can only be Pandora's box. Logical.
What does this do?
What I like about
Displays
you, Louis, is that
immunities.
you never fail to surprise me.
Actually, I'd rather not open it.
You're afraid, aren't you?
Have you ever heard of the Ark of the Covenant?
Yes.
A piece of advice. If you come across it, don't open it. You'll thank me.
Can I always go back and open it? No, it's not giving me that option. Oh.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Do you think that can really be Jason's golden fleece?
No, you are aware that Jason and the Argonauts is a myth, aren't you?
But Mortimer's been protecting this hide. It must be of great value, don't you think?
Certainly of historical value. This kind of hide is still used by gold diggers in Eastern Europe. Now you see how easy it is to obtain a legend.
Why do you have to act so nonchalant every time I show you something?
Louis, anyone can kill a sheep, rip off its hide, and say it's the Golden Fleece.
We're at Lord Mortimer's, not at some farmyard fair. You're just too skeptical.
And you have a tendency to believe anything. Talk about an unlikely pair.
Yet, you know opposites attract, don't you?
Ooh. We got ourselves a proto Mulder and Scully situation happening.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
The Gospel according to Judas, or How to Crucify Jesus as part of God's plan. You do realize that the contents of this book could undermine the very foundations of Christianity.
One more reason to leave it in the secret room of a lost manor on a private island.
Do you realize how important this book is?
Of course, but what I really want to know is how did it come into Mortimer's possession?
I was thinking the same thing about all the paintings and sculptures in the manor.
How did he get a hold of
How did the
them?
English manage to get their hands on them?
When someone wants to attract the attention of the world's leading power, somehow the gifts just pour in.
You wouldn't have gone to the Vatican recently, would you?
Are you calling me a thief?
Certainly not. Never entered my
I'm
mind.
calling you a priest. Interesting. I mean, I do wonder, like, is there some supernatural thing at work? Not so much Jason and the Argonauts, but like Pandora's Box, or even the gospel thing. How to crucify Jesus would imply that as part of God's plan, it was intentional rather than an earnest betrayal. Not so much a betrayal, but a predestined fate for a Judas. For Judas.
Hey, Mortimer's the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art.
Self-published books, huh? They don't sell that well on Amazon unless you get people to write you some phony review after they've read the first couple of pages, but they're your friends, so they do it anyway. What's this?
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath. The workmanship on this crown is amazing. The finesse of the gold laurel leaves is beautiful. A crown worthy of an emperor. I'd stake my life that it's the genuine article.
Okay, now, we know what? Wait. Why laurels is a symbol? I'm gonna try the crown on.
Stop! Don't put your grubby fat fingers on it.
You find my fingers fat?
At least put on some gloves.
Please note, my fingers are slim.
You were going to leave marks. My God, what an amateur.
Many a harpsichord players would love to have sexy fingers like mine.
Tell me where you took your infiltration classes so I can have your tutor executed.
Let's compare hands then. We'll soon see whose fingers are fattest.
Okay, don't get riled.
No, I'm not going to compare hands with you. Let's just keep going.
Bad loser.
What are you Oh, boy. You know, I have chubby fingers. That's why I always hit the wrong letter when I'm texting on my phone. What's this?
Well, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself.
Interest. Let's look at it. Oops. Inventory. Ah, I see. Another one of these. Collect all 5 and you'll get a bonus to these 3 things. Cool, cool, cool. Oh yeah, let's read it. A fascinating, by William Alexander Mortimer, a fascinating, all-encompassing reflection that demonstrates a deep understanding of man. Let me guess, this is the sword in the stone?
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
It's a sword. Oh, the sword of Joan of Arc? Of King Arthur? Can I just... The sword of Genghis Khan.
I think it's the sword of Genghis Khan.
Am I wrong?
Brush up on your classics. Asian weapons are definitely not this shape.
I knew that.
All the swords forged in Asia don't necessarily have a curved blade.
Yeah.
Are you blind? It's a thrusting saber, a pure product of the
How
West.
dare you?
When you don't get the last word, your repartee goes all aggressive.
When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
What do you think I'm doing? Looking through an IKEA? Okay, but let's gosh, we're almost out of stuff here. No, that's my last one. Oh, I don't know. Okay, let's do this. The reason why I'm spending so much is because I feel like we're gonna have another confrontation coming. Oh, there was another thing back
Here's
there.
something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Yeah, there could be several Mortimers. See, like this. Let's analyze.
See those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job.
There must be several Mortimers. That or he's immortals of these immortals, which I highly doubt.
Several people have played the part of Mortimer, a part that has been passed down from generation to generation. Different men, but with one sole identity.
An intriguing hypothesis, and yet less twisted than some of my previous cases.
At last, you finally agree with me about something.
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
And how do you know my mother was interested in this room?
I didn't know, I just supposed she was. And you just confirmed it. So, do you think she found what she came for?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
I don't know, Emily.
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take?
Wait, I'm asking her, but I'm... Why conceal these assets?
How did Lord Mortimer get all this? It's just crazy.
Secret connections, money, or a well-kept family treasure passed on from generation to generation. Who knows?
That would mean some of Mortimer's ancestors lived before Jesus was born. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Well, I mean, technically, we all have ancestors who were alive when Jesus was born. What's this?
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
You don't want to see what I
Listen,
do to
Emily,
books.
It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why
Oh,
the
here we
hell
are.
should I place my trust in you?
You
Louis?
really shouldn't, if I'm being quite honest. You really shouldn't. Ooh, because I trust you. So what are these dots next to these lines here? Because you already did once. Alright, so whatever this was for, I clearly missed it. But because I trust you, because I don't want any harm to come to you, right, this is the psychology thing. Now, psychology level, cost reduced by 3? Oh, let's go! So we might as well use this. Something must have happened. I think I leveled this to a degree where it becomes reduced by 3. That's amazing. I'm not gonna go with this choice because there's just no need to. This is a freebie. I'm gonna take it. However, I wonder if this navigates the story differently. This says, because I don't want any harm to come to you, or because I trust you. Maybe this is more platonic versus romantic. I don't know. She's a married woman. Okay? I'm not about that life. Alright? I just want to find my mama and get out.
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything you want?
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little. If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese, but I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses, and there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Yeah, the video game told me that you're weak when it comes to the psychologies. Oh, I can analyze your character and I get another reduction by 3. And I feel like, oh shit, look at this. Look at that. A weakness in occultism, a weakness in psychology. Should I just do this? Because I know she has a weakness in psychology. Should I just do it? I mean, if I know it already, I should just do it, right? I shouldn't just waste my points. So I'm gonna do it.
You think your scathing wit protects you, but in fact, it makes you blind. No sooner have people introduced themselves than you already see them in a bad light. You play the part of a strong woman, and yes, you are a strong woman, of course, but what I see is a sensitive young lady who who lack self-confidence. Stop adopting a defensive posture and you'll see just how quickly new doors will open.
Mansplain that.
There is some truth to what you say. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
I just want to know where my mama is, lady. I don't really care about your weaknesses or your strengths. As far as I know, my mama's dead already. She prefers to work alone. She likes to lead the investigation herself. She takes orders from someone. I feel like she does take orders from someone, but I know that's the wrong option. Press her. I'm not a fan of that. She already has a partner. Maybe. I know she prefers to work alone, but I'm gonna say lead the investigation herself because I still want to be a part of it because she knows more than I do at this point. So hopefully this will make her feel like that it's important to include me. I don't know. I'm gonna go with it.
Oh, it's crystal clear. You don't like people telling you what to do, and you do like giving the orders to everyone.
If I were the matron you speak of, I would have found an underling to search this place, and I would be sound asleep in my bed.
Oh, you know what? She just likes to do it herself.
I already have a work partner.
Oh.
I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me, but I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
They are?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Ooh, easy.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
Oh boy.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is...
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to... Remember who... I feel like it's a woman. And it's someone. Remember how she was affected by the cameo? What cameo? I guess that's why I would need to spend to remember. Who is it? It is a woman. Oh, this is my last one. If I blunder, it's all over. I should take this.
Your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one even knows. When it comes to getting results, you are very good, I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes, you can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough, the woman with two faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other.
Like the
We dress
Prestige?
the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Shaking in my boots.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
It's time to leave.
So, the woman that I saw in my vision was her twin sister in the earlier episodes, or the earlier parts. So my mother threatened to kill her or killed her.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
debatable. God, I'm all out of the sweet nectar.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Interesting.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
I abandoned her once before. I'm not gonna do it again. But while we have this moment of pause, I sort of want to talk about this. So, my mom in that earlier vision threatened to kill Emily's twin sister. So that was a separate scene. And then fast forward a week, Emily then arrives with us on a boat to Mortimer's Island, in which Emily's sister was already there, who then went missing in that same place, like my mother did. So my question is, wouldn't Mortimer know that another person has come to look unless Mortimer knows of the twin sister situation already? But isn't that their big secret? Much like Christian Bale in The Prestige, they've kept that a secret to make them better investigators or whatever, performers, or just, using that for illusion and stuff like that. So, yeah, wouldn't Mortimer know that there's a second Emily by her appearing already, coming on the boat, rather than just appearing in the mansion? Or am I just interpreting that wrong? It has been a while since I've played, so... Something to consider. Okay, so this episode is dragging a bit long, so I'm going to end it here. In the next episode, we will make our decision. I'm leaning to follow Elizabeth, but we could always join Emily and uncover more information about her past. Or our past. Or their past. Or our past? I don't know. Okay, I'll see y'all in the next episode, okay?